Hey, everybody, and welcome to another Friday night XP Network live stream. I'm here with Ridge and Garrett from Rising Empire Studios and the Alpha Clash TCG. But before we get started, don't forget to scan the QR code below or go into the chat and redeem your 100 Rising Empire XP so you can get future drops and cool items from their store. This week we have a really badass looking drop, so you don't want to miss it. In fact, I had just run out of XP, so this was my only chance to get more to get into this new drop. So if you're like me and you spent all your XP already, this is your chance to get more, and there will be more chances in the future. We are going to be talking about quests. We're going to be talking about some new releases, the Origins Game Fair, and don't forget to put your questions in the chat because we will get to those Q&A at the end of the stream as well. But before we do, Ridge and Garrett, who are you? What do you do?
Well, my name is Ridge. I'm the creator of the Alpha Clash TCG, CEO of Rising Empire Studios.
And I'm Garrett. We are brothers, and we are two of the four owners of Rising Empire Studios and the whole Alpha Clash TCG franchise of different things: card games, comics, novels, board games, PvE, and maybe other stuff in the future. So
nerdy
fun stuff, fun and games, and so that's
nice quick intro. I'm pretty sure most people already know you. This is like your third or fourth time on stream with us, and if you are new to this, check out Alpha Clash. It's a comic book, it's a TCG. They've got a board game, they got minis, all kinds of cool stuff. They're doing all the fun nerdy things like we used to do. It has been a wild ride since we met. I'm going to say we have really dove deep into the deep end of XP and new products and tapping into my former self, I guess, into my former career in publishing to get you guys some really cool new things. And it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun working together with you guys. How are you guys liking XP so far? Obviously, we got this drop going.
Yeah, XP has been awesome. I mean, for us, we've really tried to lean into it and leverage the power of it. And I think more than anything is just such a good resource and a tool for our community. And because we do have a pretty widespread global community, and it's been a great way for us to bring them together in lots of ways. Some of that being our online leagues, upcoming quests that we're going to do, the drops, being able to offer exclusive things, and really just also create a reward system to, hey, if you watch a stream or you join a free online league or you show up to a tournament, in addition to other stuff that we're giving out, is here's XP. You can use it however you want. You can save it up. You can bank it. Go save up for the big thing. You can buy playmats. You can buy t-shirts, hats, miniatures, cards, whatever. It's like, rather than pigeonhole somebody into like, this is the thing, we want people to just be able to pick what they want. And so I think we've leaned into it pretty hard so far.
Yeah, out of all of our partners, you guys have definitely leaned in a lot, if not the most. You guys, anytime we have a new feature, you're not afraid to jump right in, stress test it for us, bug test it for us, see if the fans can figure it out. And then our job is to improve it and improve it and improve it and make it something that the community can really sink their teeth into and do every single week. I think quests has finally done like the big mission piece of XP Network, because our goal is to reward activities and engagement and not just reward spending or tournaments. Like tournaments are an activity for sure, but it's been the only thing that's been supported in game stores for decades now. Getting into a paint night for miniatures games, getting into a demo night for any game, getting into like leagues and your basic gaming, right? Like your casual gaming. That has not been rewarded very heavily by anybody. And getting all these publishers behind this to really push casual play, learn to play, and like that step into the competitive play scene, whether you're a competitive player or not, like there's a lot more to gaming than just crushing people every day and going and winning tournaments.
Yeah.
And so the quest system I'm super excited for it. We're all going to Origins. I leave in 2 days. We're driving a trailer, just like the good old days. I've shipped multiple boosts from all over the world to this place. Origins Game Fair is going to be pretty nuts. And if you are a fan of Alpha Clash TCG or any of Rising Empires products or anything in the XP Network catalog, this is going to be the event to go to for this year, because you're going to be able, you're going to earn all kinds of XP. You're going to be a player character in this convention. And there are activities that the world has never seen before done in this way, using physical and digital combinations. Like, I don't know. It's almost like a theme park with no rides. It's like a LARP with no LARPing. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see when you get there. And you guys have some really cool quests yourselves. So when you go into Origins, any of our partners are going to be having quests. XP Network is going to be, we've hired like live actors to get into this. We have a tavern, a dungeon, the XP redemption booth where you can go spend XP on stuff. That tavern, like you can literally use XP to buy drinks. It's insane. It's open till midnight every day. There are quests all over the hall. All of our partners have side realms where you can go do other quests in their universes. This is going to be crazy, guys. And yeah. So, and at your booth specifically, I know that you can go get some stuff on the quest system.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we tell people what that is?
Yeah. Well,
We can say.
Yeah, we can say it. So anybody that does a demo will basically get rewarded with an enamel pin at the XP Cavern, right? That's where it'll be at.
Cavern. I'm at the Cavern now. I'm in Missouri at the cave. I do have a cave. That's the whole side thing. That's why I'm caveman on next to me. But the Tavern, which is a medieval themed, fantasy themed giant booth that has actors and stuff set up. It has tables, it has drinks. You can redeem some things there. We have a prize ball redemption booth as well. And then at your booth, you can also redeem things. And this is not just like do a demo and get a thing. Although that is going to be some of this, you can make a purchase and get an achievement.
Yep.
For your character.
Yeah, that's right. So if you do a demo at our booth, and you could demo the trading card game, the board game, or either of our new PvE raids, they'll all be available. If you do demos of any of those, you'll get an enamel pin for the weekend. And if you buy stuff at our booth, you're going to get a free miniature from our booth as well as an achievement. And then that's all going to tie into this whole quest system of what you do with your character and how you navigate the whole thing. So we're excited to be part of that. Not only, obviously, it's going to drive a lot of people to our booth and we're going to get to put things in people's hands, but just to get people wrapped up in this whole quest system, I think between XP Network's booths and your partners, including us, we've got to be like, I don't know, 10% of the show or something like that.
It's got to be. I've been saying it's probably 5 to 10% of the entire Origins game fair between all the partners. Well, I mean, our booth presence is large. It's very large ourselves. And then I think we have 12 partners at Origins, a couple international partners doing like digital quests as well. Looney Labs, and I hope you don't mind me shouting out some other partners. Looney Labs has a room behind our room that's doing like its own whole quest realm. And then there's an escape room club that's doing the escape rooms where you can earn achievements, and those have quests. And when you go into Origins this year, Origins is the official partner for XP Network on these quests. So you're going to be the character in your Origins quest, and you're going to pick a class like in an RPG. You're going to get items. You're going to level up. You're going to have actual gamification. This is the thing that's frustrated me personally on everyone saying when they go into an event and they're like, we're going to gamify this. And every single time it is a scavenger hunt. And every single time there is no game. And as a game designer at heart, and I've designed dozens of games now, going in and going like the core mechanics to a game are you have to have something on the line. Decisions have to matter. You have to be able to win or lose. Like none of that it happens in a scavenger hunt. When I go and collect 10 things, turn them in for one real thing, that's a scavenger hunt. I mean, it has a place. Easter egg hunts are a thing, but it is not a game. And so I'm really excited to see a full 15 to 20,000 person convention where last year, 1,200 people, this was our public debut launch where nobody had ever heard of XP Network before. It's been 1 year. This is our 1 year anniversary at Origins. Now, that little quest system we thought of where it's like, hey, go do a demo and get a thing has been turned into a live action RPG partnered with all the partners where the achievements you get in their booth are thematic to their IP and then can go onto your character and can be used in the dungeon, which there is an XP Network dungeon, in the tavern, at the XP booth, around the hall at all the partners. And then we have quests that I'm calling them rune quests for now but that's a real IP. But they're quests with runes where you're collecting these things all over the place to level up even more things. all over the entire hall. And the merchant hall for the first time ever is like a WoW merchant hall. It's like when I buy things at any of the partner booths, I'm going to get XP for that, and I'm going to get an achievement, and that XP can be used on more free stuff or access to like VIP areas or the dungeon itself for free, or I can get a bunch of swag, or I can use it to buy the drink in the tavern. Which Wild Bills, if you've ever been to Origins, Wild Bills is a big partner on this. We're partnered with like everybody at Origins. It's crazy. I didn't expect it to be that big this year because we did this with like 6 weeks notice. But this kind of shows the power of XP Network digitally. The fact that we can come in and be like, yeah, we'll be your partner. And not only are we going to do that, but we're going to put in 110%. And in 6 weeks, you're going to get a full interactive experience. And you guys, as usual, are at the forefront of this, leading with achievements, talking to us before any of our other partners are like, okay, we're going to make this happen. And it's going to affect your character. So if you go to Origins Game Fair to play games or tournaments or buy things or whatever you do at Origins, now you have something else to do on top of it. And you can level up your character. You can earn XP and you get more stuff. You get more value for going to this convention. So I'm super stoked about it.
It's been cool to see how far XP Network's come in a year, but also, if you remember, that's where we met in person a year ago. Was it Origins?
It's what's hilarious is, it was probably the only time we've ever met Chase in person, our CTO. He was like walking up, he's like, this is a cool booth. We should talk to these guys. And I'm like, yeah, let's talk to them. And the rest is history, really. It's like, it has been a 1 year that's felt like 100, and not in a bad way. It's like there's so much experience. Like it's been so fast paced as partners, and just how much we've built and how much we've been able to deliver on. I'm not from the tech space originally. I'm from the board game tabletop space. So everything is much slower in that world because there's real production times and shipping and everything else and marketing. Tech is weird. it's like magic to me. So obviously I'll be playing the wizard. And the Origins.
Exactly.
That'd be my style.
Yeah.
So you guys have a cool drop coming up. So speaking of features on XP Network, what are you guys doing with this drop? Do all your fans know about this? Because like they need to get their XP to do this. And be sure to watch more live streams to get XP. But tell me about your drop.
Yeah. So the last drop we did, is one of those, we want to be the first ones out there, do a drop. We did a custom promo card that was an alternate art, had the XP logo on it, was numbered out of 100 and signed, and those sold out in the first 24 hours. And so we were excited for that. And then we were just talking like, what do we want to do next? And I think right now we were thinking Playmat. And if we're going to do Playmat, we want to do a limited Playmat, do something Alpha Clash, put the XP logo on it. But what we did is we went ahead and took the probably most sought after, most rare, most whatever card in the, at least in the most recent set, some might say, in a lot of the game. But we went ahead and put that on a playmat. It's limited to 50 of these playmats. It's kind of a reverse. This is the alpha rare chased variant in our 7th booster set, Ancient Alphas, and it features the absence in a alternate black and gold artwork and foiling. And so there's only 50 of those available. And that's going to drop at the conclusion of the stream. So once this is over, we will get in there and turn it live. And so we'll give some time for the XP to be awarded here from the stream, and then we will pop it up live and fire it off. And I think that not only with this character's popularity, a limited run, the artwork, the card, whatever, I think it'll be popular.
And the character in the story,
sweet in person. So.
Character in the story is just very formidable. So yeah, I mean the XP logo, the gold, the black, like it all just works together. So yeah,
I need to text somebody to buy one for me. I don't think I'll be able to do it when I'm running.
Yeah, we're all so busy. I had to tell Shane the same thing on the back end. I'm like, I can't scan this QR code to get this XP, and I'm out of Rising Empire XP, and I need to get this thing. What is the minimum XP spend for the mat?
200 XP on the mat, and so we've been doing online leagues. So everybody that's participated in the online leagues has gotten 100 XP just for signing up. So even if you're not an online player and you want to sign up and play a couple games, every time we fire off an online league, you get 100 XP. For every match win that people get, we've been giving them 100 XP in the leagues, and there's 7 rounds. So you have the opportunity to earn up to 800 XP just for participating and playing a game that you enjoy. Then we've done a few of these live streams and some other stuff, and there was a tournament recently, and so those have been the opportunities for people to get it lately, including tonight, and get some more.
I have to say you guys are quite the tease because you gave 100 for this live stream, which means if you didn't have it all, you can't get this still. So is there like a tournament happening tonight? Is like, how are we going to get that other 100 XP?
What I just did is for everybody who's in the online league right now, all whatever 60 people, I just awarded them their 100 XP for participation mid-league. Last time everybody got their XP when the league was over, but for everybody signed up in the league right now, I just went ahead and went in and gave them their XP, so that way we get them some more before we
if
draw.
You're in the chat and you only have 0 XP, and this is going to give you 100 XP, you need to say that. And I will tell you, you can't cheat it because there is a ledger. They can see your name on the back end. They know exactly how much XP everybody has. Yeah. So if you need that playmat today, when that goes live, and you have no other way to get it, this is actually one of the purposes for XP is to promote participation. I don't want to say we blackmail you with participation because like that's in a negative way. We want to give you a reason to participate. That
reward.
So in this case, if you don't have that XP, I have a feeling. Put it in the comments. Ridge and Garrett can figure out something you can do before the end of the day. It gives you the chance to get one of these 50 because you sold out of 100 cards in 24 hours. 50 seems like a lot less, but it feels like half. It feels
almost
like
half. Almost half.
It's close. Yeah.
Almost half. But
and I will get to your comments. I see them coming in. We will get to the comments. There's a lot to go over. But this is exciting stuff. That's a really cool drop. And I want to do some weekly stuff too. That's like maybe we do a game night on Saturdays or something, like where we all, because I mean, you guys, like I said, you've been on the stream 3 or 4 times already with us, but this should be one of the cool ways to earn XP is to engage with the community. I wouldn't even mind playing some games with you, and maybe we have like some sort of community plays Alpha Clash or something like that, like they've done with video games on Twitch. That would be really fun. Like I could hold up my hand and be like, tell me how to not be bad, everybody. I need to beat Garrett, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
We could do something like that and do vote based. I don't know. There's some fun. Put it in the chat if you have cool ways to engage on stream where we can build this community up and really get to know each other, because we're all gamers. Nobody is in this industry that's not a gamer that I've ever met in tabletop. Nobody is like professionally not a nerd that I have ever met in the space. And I know everybody for the last 26 years I've been in this doing tabletop games. 1998. It's nuts. So put it in the chat. We have to have fun ways to earn XP that are outside of the box, something where we can really build community. And then, so we talked quests, we talked drops. We talked about your teased 100 XP, not 200 XP, which I think is hilarious, but also directly hurts me for spending my XP. Should we get to the chat, or do you want to go to show and tell? Because you guys have some really cool new stuff.
We can do a little show and tell.
I think the show and tell will spark.
It might spark some more comments.
Okay.
But speaking of, unique ways, game nights, that kind of stuff, that is why we built the raid decks that we do.
We do have some ideas for ways we can get this in here. This is our new 1 to 4 player PvE raid experience, the Vault Trials, and so you can actually play as these characters. You can tell them about the actual product if you want.
That thing is huge.
It's like a small board game. I mean, really. It looks a little bit bigger next to my head, but it's it's not too bad. It's a little bit bigger than the Siege of the Forgotten, so our last raid deck.
Yep.
Which was almost the same size as the WoW raid decks. The last one, Siege of the Forgotten. This one's just a little bit bigger. It's like an inch on
because we put more stuff in it.
Yes, that's why. There's a reason. So what's cool is it comes right from Cosmic Conquest issue 4. So we just throw people and immerse them right into the comic book. There's even some comic pages inside the rule book that kind of immerses you into the story setting. But Masters of Firion and Clarity are going to go into the vault to go obtain a weapon to fight back against the Absence, which is on the playmat.
Yep.
And in doing so, they have to go through the trials of the vault, which is called the Vault Trials. And so the experience literally immerses you into that story, in that they go into the room of identity first, where you do that. Once you pass the first test, you go to the room,
Trial by combat.
Trial by time.
Time and
Yep,
combat.
and then trial by combat, which is the big bad angel that you have to fight. It's a guardian angel of the vault, and so you get 2 decks. Now, what's cool about this is they're exclusive. The contenders are exclusive to this product, and then you also get 4 exclusive cards, and then I think you get play sets of those cards too inside this,
as well as its pack full alternate arts,
and you get 4 booster packs of the newest booster that goes with it, spoils of the vaults. These are like the treasure packs once you beat the raid experience. But yeah, we just streamed today, had tons of fun, not stream, but made a video playing it. It's awesome. This has been like the new go-to, for me.
I would say this for us right now is probably the number one onboarding tool of anything we've ever made in the last 4+ years of Alpha Clash, which it is solo gameplay, it's cooperative gameplay, and it's also versus gameplay. So every single thing you need in this box, you'll have 2 fully playable decks as well as a solo or cooperative raid experience. So doesn't matter, you can play by yourself. If that's you don't have play groups, you can play cooperatively with your friends against it. You can play against each other. And so it really is the most complete thing. And then we powered it up, this expansion booster spoils. I think everybody saw with our last mini expansion set, the last spoils, those sold out at release. And they were sought after, powerful cards, and they were hard to find. This, I feel like, is
also jam-packed with super powerful cards.
Yeah.
Now it features the Harbingers, which is one of our affiliations. It's like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And so you get War, Death, Pestilence, and Conquest. As the main characters. There's other cards too, but they're kind of the size of like a Japanese Pokemon booster box. They're just smaller. There's 56 unique cards in it, plus I think the alternates as well. And yeah, it's just like, don't sleep on this. This is like super awesome for playable cards.
Yeah. So
you guys are sold me, and it sounds like a quest in a box. Like that sounds like you just went through the XP Network quest system as a board game, card game, single player, multiplayer, versus / co-op all in one.
Yeah.
I love this. I love everything you just said, and I am sold, and I wish that was the drop now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Well, we are having
the drop should be the playmat plus one of each of those, and it should be for 100 XP because that's all I have after this stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this is a mini surprise drop. We are taking a handful, limited number of this to Origins, and it'll be one of our special bundles that people can buy at Origins to get their free miniature and their other stuff. And that will, if you get it at Origins, you will get it like a week before everybody else. So
well, I know Origins is trying to bump their numbers up by like 5,000 more attendees this year, and you guys are helping it, I think, with just talking.
We're trying.
We're trying. There's not many TCGs out there with PvE expansions, and so it's been a great addition to our product lineup.
Yeah. Yep, it's been great. Cool. We released our last one at Gen Con last year, so we're doing.
Well, it looks like the chat's blowing up a little bit, so let's see what we got here. 1 year anniversary, I think, because y'all met at Origins Game Fair last year. Yeah, well, that would make sense. Yeah, that's correct. Right. Comment from Deck Planet TCG. The online league for Alpha Clash has been amazing. Since I don't have locals near me, it's been my way to play the game. Yeah, exactly. Let's build that community up. Let's play some games online and in person. However we can play games. I think it's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another question from Deck Planet TCG. When will we get deck lists required submissions for tournaments on XP Network? I'm going to say #soon because it's definitely on our backlog of development, but we have 2 big features that just got done, and those are pretty important to get done first. But it is a massive requirement that we know we're going to be doing. And not just deck lists, but we also want to do like deck creation and deck builders, character sheet builders, army list builders, like all of that is kind of part of the same project. So it's a pretty robust project. It's not as easy as it sounds, but just putting up like PDFs, that is something that could be done much quicker while we wait for robust side of this.
Yeah. I'd say I know that's definitely something we've talked to Shane about. Our community's asked for. I know it's in the log. I will say too, like, probably a lot of stuff goes unseen, but like with XP, just so our like fans knows, like everything we've asked for has been done either, quickly or over time as things just roll out. And it's like, thanks to Chase and Shane and even Miles showing up at our conventions and helping at our booths. And there's a lot more people to the team too that have helped us out. And it's like, you guys have built a fully custom best of 2 tournament software for us for the website and built out online
I
leagues.
forgot we did that.
You guys did that. We beta tested the online leagues. We beta tested the drops. Pretty much everything that we've like talked about, we've been like, let us test it, let our people get their hands on it, and all that stuff's gone well. And so there's things like deck lists and putting something in to get more about who's going first in a game, and just all that kind of stuff is things that we want to see and we know that it's coming. And so I would say with this team, it'll happen in due time.
Yeah, we have quite a few publishing partners, and I've said this before, but there are many more in the works that just either take a long time to get through the legal side of things, or have many more requirements. But each of our publishing partners, everything they request, we do our best to build it if it is possible. And if it is possible, like we've been doing that for because everyone's system is different. Everyone's organized play is very different, and people are going to have different requirements. Some people are a lot more stringent on their organized play than others. Like they need like almost personal approval on every single event and every single organizer. Some of them just want everybody to be able to do it. And so, like what we talked about before the stream today is like participation achievements right now on XP Network, and this has come up from 2 publishers in the last week, is you can only get every achievement once. So you have to duplicate it or put new art on it and then reproduce it. You make a copy and then reissue it. But we're like, okay, well, 2 of our partners now already this week have said, we want to just be able to give out like a participation or a basic achievement over and over and over. And we're like, okay, put it in the backlog. Let's give it a counter. So it's like, now this is like X1, X2, X3, X4, X5. And so now it's like almost leveling up the same achievement, and you can issue it more than once, and it can maybe issue more XP. We already do something kind of like that with our tiered achievements, especially for referrals. If you guys don't know this, if you refer a friend, you do get XP for that referral, and so do they. You have it in your XP card. So if you go to your profile, you can refer friends and share the links and stuff. And the more you do, the more XP you earn, and not just like 10 at a time, but I believe it scales up. So after 3, it goes up to like from 10 XP to like 30 XP or something. And I believe it goes up to like 50 XP and then goes up to 100. Like you can earn a lot of the global XP that way. Anyway, lots of custom features. I just went down a rabbit hole, and we have more comments. So I'm going to get in the next one from Insolvent Media. Dang, I'm about to get crunk using XP. This sounds pretty sweet, honestly, even including the play to drunk option. I don't know what that is. Play to drunk. That's hilarious. Oh, okay, yeah, because you can get drinks at the tavern. Now they're all non-alcoholic. We don't have an alcohol license at Origins. That would be
Yeah.
But we have like
Bill's
beer and Wild Bill's. Wild Bill's got some good stuff. They got like orange sodas and I don't know everything they have. This will be
anybody who's
for them.
I would say I think he's actually local to Columbus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying they did have like
the guy in
the
there.
alcohol. It could be like Wilder Bills.
Wilder Bills.
There you go. We have to talk to him after the show and be like, okay, so for the real XP Tavern, the permanent location,
Yeah,
that would be nuts too. So if you're in Europe, which you're probably not, but you might be watching this if you natively speak German, but I do have a tavern in Germany that looks like it's for RPG dwarves to be drinking in. And that's one of the main reasons I got this place with my wife.
right.
So my wife's German, and we're like, we're going to get this place in the Black Forest. It is a mill that was built in 900 AD, that the water goes through the middle of the place, and it has a restaurant pub in it. And it's like on record for being one of the first places to make bread in Germany because it ground the flour, ground the wheat berries. And I'm like, man, yeah, that could be the XP Tavern right there. And we can go play RPGs and earn XP drinking German beer. So I am not opposed to drinking German beer by any means. Yeah. All right. So comment from the Dominican Hero. We need a TCG charity event. That's a freaking great idea.
Yeah. All right. Tell us more.
Yeah.
What do you want to see?
We'll have to...
We could, I mean, it sounds like an XP thing. We got a lot of partners.
Yeah, we could that's a good idea. And then maybe not just TCG. This could just be a big gaming charity event. Do they have a charity convention right now? Because like with all of our partners,
I don't think so. Really we get asked for stuff occasionally, or asked to do stuff, but I haven't seen
any not like that.
Not like that. Not at
that would be fun. Now, okay, so this is going to be on the backlog as well of to-do list of after Origins and Gen Con and traveling the world to conventions this season. This charity event, I love that idea. Shout outs to Dominican Hero. That was pretty good. We've got another Insolvent Media. I'm pumped for the new PvE. Me too now. I was like already interested in it anyway, but like you guys really sold it.
It's going to be.
I was trying to see if you had a siege on hand.
I know. I literally was looking, but we just did a convention. I think I took the one off the shelf.
Now we have 2 raid decks. I don't know which one I like more. They're just totally different.
Is there any way to combine the raids?
Yes, there is. Now, what's cool about that is we use the nomenclature for cards pretty much the same. So minions. So you could mix and match minion decks. And it could work. You could butt them up together. You could make a gauntlet of like
a gauntlet. We were saying
boss to the next. Like
you have to get through one boss to get to the other boss out of the other deck. And,
yes, you could. Especially the gaming community could easily just think.
We could even make a cool event someday where you have to do both.
I don't know if we've
ever raid squared. I like it.
Well, there is ways to do it, and so. Yeah, we chose to make them compatible like that in case people did want to do that.
This is a pretty good comment because, like, again, this is accomplishing the goal from what I read here of bringing this community together. This is from Dead Hand, which is not what you want when you're playing a TCG. But online league has been crucial for me getting games in. Love it. Oklahoma players, let's get something going out here. Yeah. It's not all about online. Get your locals coming and too.
Yeah, I will say the online leagues was really important. What we've said a couple times was like, well, let's remove the barriers because there's people who are fortunate that they're in a community. They've got 10, 15, 20 locals. There's people who they're by themselves and they want to play the game. They collect it. They play it. Yep. The online leagues really took away that barrier of, yes, we want you to play in person, but we also want you to play with people who live in other states and different countries. The last online league had like 8 different countries or something represented and people playing together from all over the world, which was great. And we've also had people come like start playing Alpha Clash because they've been able to play it online. Yeah. Because we have not had an official online league or client or app or anything like that in the past. And so we've definitely had new people playing the game.
And it definitely energizes the people that are playing to go out and like go play in public. You know how many times we have had people like start playing Alpha Clash or just walk up and like, what are you playing? Like, we'll be playing in an airport. We'll be just posted up at a restaurant, or a coffee shop or in a game store. And people just walk up like, what is this? And then, they just see it and it's like, I'm in. So
I did this in multiple streams, but don't sleep on IHOP as a gaming location. It is 24/7 coffee and pancakes with your gaming. You can't beat that. I'm just saying. I don't know how it's not a game store now. Like, why would there not be IHOP game store collaborations? Anyway, comment from Ryback Stun. I love the work that Mr. Frick has done with Deck Planet and Alpha Clash deck building. Would love to see a tag team between XP Network and Deck Planet. I think we've actually had that introduction, and if we are less busy soon, we can do something.
Yeah, it's been great. He has Deck Planet does deck builders and services for I don't know, maybe a dozen different games or something right now. But Alpha Clash is, that's the place people go to right now for deck building, deck databases, card
articles,
news and things like that. It's been great, and it's been integrated really well, even with our online leagues. you can just go on there, create your deck on Deck Planet, and import it straight into Tabletop Arena and play
TCG.
with or TCG Arena or Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
Either way, you can import your decks. So it's been cool.
Got Dead Hand again. So pumped for the next set release and Conquest cards. Can't wait to build a new Conquest deck.
Conquest, my boy.
Ridge has been saying it since we started the company that Conquest is his favorite contender, and he's been not the best contender, but he's been the favorite contender.
Yeah.
And we kept saying, just give it some time, that he's going to get some love. And I think he got a lot of love.
Yeah,
and
a lot of new tools.
Set. So I think he's going to see a little more play.
I like to be confrontational when I play, and Conquest is
he's very confrontational. Yeah.
All right, so I got one more, and then we can wrap it up, and people can go play games this weekend, get their XP, go get their drop. We've got Ryback Stun says, I used to host tournaments at my local Denny's years ago. It's legit. That's what I'm talking about. I almost brought up Denny's as a backup.
Yes.
I just think IHOP has slightly better pancakes, but Denny's has significantly better everything else.
Yeah.
So it really depends on, like, are you there for the pancakes or are you there for like all the other food, period? Because they're both good.
Right.
But yeah, your local 24-hour restaurant that serves coffee is like the greatest game location ever. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And before we go, when I owned a game store full time, I still went and played after I closed the game store at IHOP. Like, that was where I went to play games as a game store owner. That's how legit that place is. Anyway, guys, thank you so much again for being on stream with us today. Don't forget to get those drops. This is your last chance to scan that QR code below or follow the link on the chat to get your 100 XP so you can get that beautiful drop playmat. Try to get that extra 100 XP if you don't already have it. If you didn't put your comments in the chat, and I didn't see any, then I guess you already have 100, and everybody's richer in XP than I am, which is very ironic, and I think it's hilarious every time because XP is transferable. So, like, if we have global XP and you need Rise and Empire XP, I'm SOL in that situation. So I got to go do stuff. I got to go play and be part of the community, which is the goal.
Big fast.
Any closing words, guys? And then we're going to let everybody go play for the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate you having us as always. I think right now is an exciting time for us, not just with the drop. Obviously, we're excited for the drop, but I feel like we're getting ready to release the best player onboarding tool we've ever done. And it's getting ready to come up. We're taking part in all sorts of things with Origins and heading into heavy convention season. So we'll see a lot of you guys on the road. We've got a big tournament coming up, our nationals this summer as well. So we'll see a bunch of you guys there, and the announcement of a future announcement. As always, we have so many things in the works that is like so hard not to just always want to tell people what we're doing. Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's going to be a good year.
I know, like, one of those things probably. And yeah, there's some exciting stuff. There always is. So, all right, everybody. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Go get more XP, play some games, tell your local game stores you can earn XP there too. Tell your favorite publishers to sign up. You can get some XP there too. And see us at Origins, see us at Gen Con. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next week. Actually, wait. Next week's Origins, we probably won't see you next week. We'll see you the week after next week. All right, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.